We often cite Klaus Schwab and the World Economic Forum as the puppet masters. After all, they openly brag about infiltrating governments around the world.
What we are very proud of now is the young generation, like Prime Minister Trudeau, President of Argentina, and so on, so that we penetrate the cabinets.
But what if Klaus is just a puppet? Schwab openly admits that Henry Kissinger was his mentor.
You said when you came here, it transformed your life. Was there a course, a professor who really made that difference for you?
Yes, there was one course, one seminar of Henry Kissinger, which really opened my eyes. I wasn't accepted to the seminar, but I sat in. I think he let me in because I was German. And it was relatively shortly after the war. There were not too many Germans here. And this created a friendship which has endured until today. And Henry has been several times in Davos.
And David Rockefeller openly admits that he discovered Henry Kissinger.
Henry Kissinger, and I think he first was noticed by the Rockefeller family after he wrote a very erudite work on nuclear weapons and nuclear war back in the late 1950s.
Nuclear weapons and foreign policy.
Right.
Yes.
It was then published, and from that time on, he became pretty close to the Rockefeller family.
Well, he did. Actually, I guess I was the first one who got to know him because he was a member of an organization called the Council on Foreign Relations in New York.
Rockefeller also founded the Council on Foreign Relations, an American think tank, which seems to have had significant influence on official U.S. policy over the last several decades. And in my opinion, the World Economic Forum is the equivalent of the Council on Foreign Relations, but on a global scale. Now, right now, the most powerful and influential people in the world are on their way to Davos to decide and dictate the future of humanity for us without our say or consent. So the question is, if the puppet masters are actually themselves puppets, who is really pulling the strings?